Well, Black Yoshi's blank check. This one is quite infamous for a certain part of the video, but I'll get to that later. This video begins with Black Yoshi playing Call of Duty, as always, until Mario comes in saying it's time for Black Yoshi to pay the bills for the month, saying that Black Yoshi promised to pay the bills if Mario lets him borrow $500. Black Yoshi thinks he's faking it, until Mario comes in with his phone showing proof that he is in fact telling the truth. Black Yoshi says he can't pay it because he's waiting on his welfare check. Mario says that he has Black Yoshi's welfare check, but when Black Yoshi looks at it, he finds nothing. The check is blank. Black Yoshi starts freaking out, and Mario says he's going to call and see what's wrong. But then, Black Yoshi has an idea. He could use this to his advantage, and so he writes in $1 million for the amount and goes to cash it in. Mario goes looking for Black Yoshi, and then Black Yoshi comes back in with the dump truck with his $1 million. Black Yoshi explains how he got the money, and Mario says that this is illegal. Black Yoshi thinks he'll be fine, and justifies his decision with the fact that the government trusted Black Yoshi to fill in his check. Mario is still freaking out, and Black Yoshi gives Mario $10,000. Mario is still worried, but Black Yoshi reiterates how he'll be fine. Mario leaves, telling Black Yoshi to be responsible, and in the next scene we see Black Yoshi being quite unwise with his money by throwing a party and drinking Kool-Aid. Mario comes in and scolds Black Yoshi, and Black Yoshi introduces Mario to his new friend Tyrone. Black Yoshi basically bought his friendship. Yeah, okay. And he also got a new girlfriend. And it's implied that this girlfriend named Sasha, Actually, let's just move on from that. Mario explains how Black Yoshi shouldn't be buying friends and making a mess of his money, and Black Yoshi says he's just having a little fun. Black Yoshi then says he's going to the bathroom, and this is only used for the gag of him being irresponsible again. Mario says Black Yoshi is being irresponsible, and Black Yoshi makes up a bunch of excuses for why he's using his money the way he is. Mario asks what's going to happen when the cops go after him, and Black Yoshi says nothing will happen, and he'll deal with it if it does happen. Mario sits on the couch when he hears a noise outside. He goes outside to see Black Yoshi in his new car. Wow. Mario complains again, and Black Yoshi gives Mario another $10,000. Then it cuts to the next scene where we see Black Yoshi and Tyrone with Oh no. Is this going where I think it's going? Well, apparently so, because Black Yoshi and Tyrone have a fun little gun match inside. And this eventually ends in Black Yoshi killing Tyrone. Oh no. Black Yoshi still thinks this is all just a little fun game, but Mario freaks out. We then hear a knock at the door, and then we see it's the Brooklyn police officer. Oh boy. Mario freaks out again, and then Black Yoshi thinks giving the cop $10,000 would be suffice to make him go away. Mario tells Black Yoshi to hide everything, and Mario goes to talk to the Brooklyn guy. The Brooklyn guy says that he needs to search the apartment because there were reports of gunshots. The Brooklyn police officer lets himself in, and then there's a huge scene of Mario trying to explain how the lazily hidden stuff Black Yoshi tried to hide got there. Eventually, Mario tells the truth, and the Brooklyn guy isn't buying it, so Mario gets arrested. Wait, what? Yeah. That was the part I was talking about at the beginning of this video. But I'll talk about that in the conclusion. Black Yoshi comes out from his hiding spot and parties some more, and the video ends. So, in the end, God, this video was bad. Especially the ending. The plot wasn't very good, and each scenario was the same thing repeated over and over again. Black Yoshi does something stupid, Mario yells at Black Yoshi for being irresponsible, rinse and repeat a few times until the ending. Now, let's talk about the video real quick by comparing this to Bowser Jr.'s credit card, a video I gave a nearly perfect score for. 4.8 to be precise. So, in Jr.'s credit card, Jr. gets a bunch of money he isn't able to handle, he does some irresponsible things with it, gets scolded each time, and eventually what he did catches up to him, and he ends up losing in the end. Black Yoshi gets 100 times what Jr. got in money, which he can't handle, does irresponsible things, including killing someone, and gets no consequences for it. Wow. Now, if someone were to say that this was a Mario torture video, I would agree with you. Black Yoshi knew perfectly well what he was doing, ignored Mario, and what does he get as punishment? Nothing. You know, seems like Black Yoshi can have his cake and eat it too. Kinda like Junior and Joseph torturing Cody in Cody's birthday. And Mario gets punished for being the good guy and trying to help Black Yoshi out of his problem. So, this was an awful video with its terrible moral, which apparently is have your responsible friend help you and don't take responsibility or recognize the consequences of your actions, and you can have your cake and eat it too. This video also had a very repetitive cycle to it, which doesn't help with this awful video. But wait, didn't Junior's credit card have a repetitive cycle? Well, yes, you could say that. The difference is, each joke was funny. In here, it wasn't very funny at all. It got maybe a chuckle out of me once or twice. So, this video gets a 1.8 out of 5, or color red range rating. Again, the only reason this isn't going any lower than that is because I will admit that the video did get a couple chuckles out of me at points. But seriously, Logan, with Junior's credit card having come only a couple of videos before this, I can't believe something with such a similar plot came along and yet did things so wrong and so terribly. And yet, despite all the harping I did on this video, I do have some good news. So far, there have been only 2 color red range rating videos so far this year in over 6 months. So, good job, Logan. Hope you can keep it up. Well, thank you all for watching, and take care.
I want to make note that this episode overall is not even near the worst on my list. If anything, this is only a precursor to a massive shitstorm on the horizon. I know the running joke has always been how much of a cheapskate he is, but the idea to make this the premise of an episode is just stupid, and it feels like very little effort was put into it. It's like they took one cheap gag and stretched it out for 11 minutes, and it got old really fast. You would think there'd be some kind of payoff at the end of this atrocity. The fact that he was never truly punished in the end for his crime is what really irked me the most. At this point, I fail to see any redeeming qualities from this character because of this episode alone. This episode just shows that Yoshi no longer has a nickel to give about the very people that he supposedly cared about. It almost feels like an omen, a little nod to the audience that yes, there will be many episodes like this in the future, but don't expect Mario to not be submissive. When his narcissism would get the best of him, karma would step in and knock the ivory off his tower. But in this case, and in many other cases, he's being tortured simply by existing.